Imagine being made to hear. Here is an ear, I made it from scratch. Imagine that. Imagine being made to speak. Speak up, freakish man, speak up, I know you can. I made you to speak. I gave you a voice. I know you can. Imagine being made to speak. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine being made to make a noise. Imagine your voice being made from scratch. Imagine this, imagine that. Imagine a fat black hole. Imagine falling in. Imagine spinning as your mouth and lips begin at the beginning. Imagine the rim as the thin king man grins. Imagine him, imagine hymns. Imagine the skin as it is stretched. Imagine the pout. Imagine what happens next. Image out, audio in. Vibrating rhythms in sync with the spasms. The voice is an orgasm. Imagine that being made from scratch. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that being made from scratch. Imagine that. I imagine being made. I imagine being laid to rest in peace. I prefer this piece of life to the piece of death. Imagine that. Thank you. I'm going to finish with this lady singing a beautiful song for you that she just wrote a week ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jennifer Blair Bianco. Thank you to David Bianco also.
Cool. And this is an original piece. It's called Time Machine. I hope you enjoy it. When I went to see you, you looked me in the eye, and I wanted you to tell me, oh, to tell me all the secrets of this life. And you smiled and you said, man, draw me a picture of the ocean that I miss. Shall be my time machine back to your moment's bliss. Woman, sing for the wind that carries your voice out to sea, cross mountains and rivers into the ears of wind. Then you chuckled as you took a puff of that cheap tobacco, and you smiled again and you cried. Those tears, they fell, and I never knew the reason why their flood had made you feel so blue. But all I can see is the sorrow in your smile when you talk about the man drawing a picture of the ocean that you miss. Shall be your time machine back to your moment's bliss. And the woman sings as the wind that carries her voice out to sea, cross mountains and rivers into the ears of wind. And you stubbed out your cigarette and took up your gown, began to walk away from me to head out of town. Without a word, it happened just like that. And I wonder if I'll see you again. Will I see this happen? Will it happen again? I guess I'll never know until the moment is right, until I see you coming to me on a restless night. After journeying to endless forks and dead-ended strife, you'll ask me to tell you all the secrets of this life, and I'll say, man, draw me a picture of the ocean that I miss. Shall be my time machine back to your moment's bliss. And woman, sing for the wind that carries your voice out to sea, cross mountains and rivers, and to the ears of wind. Thank you.
That was Tony Pigot and Jen and what? David. Round of applause for them. Our next performer, she is probably the only artist I know who can create visual art and literature of great substance, meaning, and depth, as well as she can always look like she's about to march down the runway. Please all welcome the lovely, stunning, mesmerizing Miss Maxine Sihuko.
Good evening. My name is Maxine Sihuko, and I am very honored to be here tonight with all of you. And I would like to congratulate my Tito Crip Yuson, who has always been a godfather to me. He helps me with my work, he gives me advice, and I love him with all of my heart. So I'm very honored to be here with all of you tonight, and I'd like to congratulate Crip Yuson. And I'm even more honored to have been asked by him to read an excerpt from one of his essays, which you can find in his latest book, Lush Life. This essay is called I'm Mall, Therefore I Am. I am a proud, listed, card-carrying, dues-paying member of the Malterati. Mall plus fixture equal. I gawk at hip-hop fashion, accenting the video arcades. I ogle the girls in shorts, sashaying past the high-tech fountains. Shake my head at the high-priced art on an otherwise decent walk. I browse titles and antique furniture. I cut fine bread at Japan's, communicate with my sister in LA through DHL, my kindred down south via LBC. I have clippings of trivia photocopied at Red Fox. I dunk my churros in chocolate, my donuts in the machine brewed coffee. And yes, I tell you, I buy flowers, fertilizer, fish food, X-Men cards, bond paper, printer's ribbons, Zonrox, Zesty, 8 o'clock, Ensaimada, Kit Kat, Wamos, Asti Spumante, San Mig Premium, Johnny Black, JNB, Cutty Sark, Absolute Vodka Pepper, soda and tonic, and reams of Winston and Pall Mall. I consume. I am a top-class mallster. Yes, I tell you, I tell each of you, yes, verily, verily much I consume various other groceries and food stuff like soy sauce, tuyo, veggies, anchovies, the